humanly possible. It's coming, everyone's quite excited. As we said, the first image will be quite overexposed, and Simon and Jorge can explain a bit why that is. And the images after that should be a bit more detailed. As we've said before, this is, here it is. This is the first image from Mars, and it's the most live you'll ever get, unless you travel to Mars, to the red planet itself. This is Mars 16 minutes ago, and Simon, maybe you can explain why we can't see what's happening right this very moment.
It's actually very simple. Mars is a very long way away. As we can see on the actual stream at the moment, over 300 million kilometers. The images are traveling effectively from Mars Express to the ground station in Cebreros in Spain right now. And even though they're traveling at the speed of light, that distance is so huge. It takes 16 minutes and 44 seconds right now for those images to travel from the spacecraft back to Earth. So what you're effectively seeing right now is essentially, if you were currently sitting on board Mars Express and effectively sort of looking to your left, then this is what you would be seeing. We typically don't normally get images in this way. The way in which Mars Express captures most of its science is what we would call store and forward. So basically, it will look at a part of the red planet. It will take pictures or use its spectrometers or its subsurface radar to collect the data. That data is then stored on board the spacecraft, and at the next opportunity that we have to talk to the Earth, because on Mars Express, the actual antenna system is attached to the spacecraft. It doesn't actually move. So we have to slew the spacecraft to look at the red planet and then slew it back to point the antenna at the Earth. And so the next opportunity that we have, we transmit the data back. So, the scientists could typically be waiting, a couple of days potentially for some of their observations. Today we have a very unique sort of opportunity where we've got an ability to have a very specific pointing. So the spacecraft is not in its normal Earth pointing mode right now. It's sort of slightly rotated towards the planet, because that then allows us to enable VMC to see Mars whilst we can keep the antenna pointed at the Earth. And in fact, actually, the reason the stream is actually only about an hour long is because we can only really maintain this pointing for about an hour because of the way in which we have to orientate the solar arrays, and so it will start to put a load on the spacecraft's batteries if we were to stay like this for too long. This is certainly the first time that we've ever actually been getting, real science data back in real time. It's quite a rare occurrence for deep space missions.
And for anyone who's just joined, a quick reminder that this is Mars Live, and this is for Mars Express's 20th birthday from ESA, the European Space Agency, and